Hey guys, how you doing? Crockpot Sam here. Listen, it's Crockpot Sam I am. So, for those of you who don't know what Crockpot Sam is all about, it's part of Single Man's Network, network that I created to deal with issues as a single man, for single men, primarily, particularly in the area of relationships. Got some other spin-offs from it, but primarily Crockpot Sam plays off of the whole notion that, when you get divorced, and this is not divorce care, so to speak, but it could be considered that for men. When you get divorced, one of the first realities to me was you got to cook yourself. And the suggestion was from friends and even my sister, man, get yourself a crock pot, man. And just throw food in there, and it makes it easier. To kind of lessens the responsibility of leaning on someone else to cook for you, and two, taking responsibility for your own, stuff. And besides that, it's pretty easy and simple. You just put the food in and wait. So I saw that and I was like, man, that's kind of like my life. It's kind of like what it happens in your life. That kind of is what happens when a person goes through that process, particularly a divorce, where you got to put a lot of things together. So sometimes it's just easier to just throw them in and relax and let them cook. And the meal comes out oftentimes better than you thought. So that's where Crockpot Sam came from. And I just wanted to let you guys know, I did my first episode yesterday. I'm excited about that. And I'm going to continue this. So it doesn't mean I'm always going to pull out a crock pot. Every now and then I will pull out a crock pot with a recipe on special occasions. Try to keep it to around 10 minutes. This is not just for single men. This is for anybody, particularly women. I kind of feel like women are going to want to listen in, because I'm going to talk directly to the men, and maybe for you, a place for you to learn something. Who knows? So, but want to get you ready for what I'm going to talk about here very soon. Going into next week will be the process of discovery. The process of discovery. What is discovery? Discovery is a process that you go through, after you've gone through a breakup, after you've gone through a divorce, and after you've gone through some time. You start discovering some things about yourself, about a previous spouse, about your situation, just in general about your life. And it's an opportunity to move forward. So often, and I did this, let me tell you, I did this. I got stuck for so long in the past, and what wasn't, and what this, and blah, 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 and trying to defend myself. And no, man, you lose so much time with that. And the process of discovery will reveal things to you that you probably didn't see before, but you can now embrace, and you can change. And you want to embrace this process of discovery. You'll learn new things. And this is pretty much in any type of relationship or relational break, that there's going to always be a process of discovery where new things will just begin to surface, and you'll see things, and your perspective will change. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. It's real exciting, and hope you guys really, really, like it. This is sort of my little infomercial on Crockpot Sam. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you give some comments. Make sure you tell at least 10 of your friends. And I really believe this will scale nice, because this is organic. This is just coming from my heart and my experiences. I'm freely flowing into it, so it's not like I'm trying to do anything. I'm really not. I got a little bit of feedback from some ones that I did, and I just find that just, sharing your heart, and that there's a lot of people out there that really need to hear some things. I wouldn't wish divorce on any of my enemies, not even my worst enemy. So I'm willing to, if that being said, I'm willing to help anybody that I can, and also allow these sessions to be personally therapeutic, but at the same time publicly therapeutic as well, where people can benefit. There's therapy in these kinds of things, and I just don't rush. I haven't been wanting to rush to social media simply because it's available. Big shout out to Gary Vaynerchuk. I mean, I know he encourages that and things like that, but I think you really need to approach social media these days now, because it's so flooded and so accessible, that now you really have to approach it with a high level of purpose and a high level of target and strategy that you find where your niche is in the stream of social media. So that's what I'm doing. But Crockpot Sam has been an idea for about 6 to 8 months. So I didn't just jump into this. I just sat back and I had the idea and I pondered it. And I said, I need to share this in the domain. So I had a good friend of mine who was just such a blessing in my life, really, really encouraged me to do this. And as a result of that, they've helped me to move forward. So definitely kudos to them. Big shout out. They know who they are. So, but listen, I am excited. Process of discovery is going to be something, man, that you guys are going to find is going to really, really bless you, because I'm going to come out of my own personal life. And discovery is great because discovery allows you to move forward. It's exciting. It's an exciting process. It's a little daunting only because there are new things that you haven't embraced that were always there that will present themselves to you. So it's Crockpot Sam, man. You guys join me and help me spread the word. As I continue and as I go, you're going to notice, I don't know, it just fell. It sounded like an iPad. I hate that because those things crack. As I go, you'll notice that the look will change, the content will change a little bit, the way it looks, and it's